Making a list. Making a list. This fucking thing. I'm on a TV table right now. Not on it, but the stuff's on it. What's the problem? I'm tired. Give me drugs.
There's no branch of medicine.
What? Ugh. Oh, yeah. I'm going. Ugh. If I could burp, I'd feel better. Red Rocket. Rocket Nuts. I had to bring it. I wasn't going to stream, and then I was like, well, I guess I can bring out the Rocket Nuts again. Oh, there we go, yeah. There you go. Yep. Going into this hole behind us. Black hole. Why don't you go black hole? I don't know, do they even exist? I don't know. I feel pretty full. That's what she said.
I got a lot of wrongs to right. I've been fighting, lying, cheating on you every night. I got a habit, so I'm mad at it, but it's alright. Cause in the end, I wanna be the one holding you tight. But I got to hold on, make way. I said the drinking and the women and the music got me crazy.
You talking about erection? An erection going on there? An erection every day over here. Bam. Backwards. It's popped out. Well, if the way you get the space is through a cock rocket, what am I supposed to do? That's hard to get. Whoa. Hey. I forgot to reconnect D-Live. Because when I was doing the stream with Dr. Trebbing, I pay for Restream.io. But I guess still, even though I pay like $20 a month, I can't. You still, if you want more, you gotta do more. So I go and like stream against like I think five or six different places or whatever. So since I was hooking up Rockfin and all that shit, yeah. So I disconnected D-Live, and I just noticed. I don't even think anyone really uses it. Maybe like one or two people. Please reconnect your channel in the dashboard. Oh, somebody is there. Somebody's looking at me. I can see. Why do I gotta reconnect it then? How's that possible? It says streaming. It's a liar. I don't even know. I wasn't tired till I came out here and started fucking around with the graphic design and shit. Ugh. Slept all day. God damn, I worked all fucking day. And my kids drove, well, mostly Judd drove me crazy after work. He was in, I don't even know. It doesn't stop. 4 p.m., goddamn. What you ordered tonight? $9 a.m., goddamn. See what I made after the stream last night? Well, I put it on my other channel. Yeah, I was yawning a lot. You call me Yanni. What is this? Alright. You see this? I don't even know because I stayed up late last night after the stream and I made this because this is what came to me. But I made this today because I made a vertical. I had to make a vertical because all these fucking things like shorts and everything are vertical, and I fucking hate vertical stuff. I want horizontal. Is my dog barking or is that in there? Yeah, don't even ask me because I don't fucking know. But that's what came. Get out of here. Get out of here. Currency, yes. Hashtag bend over for Ukraine, right? And I'm out of orange juice. So I mixed this with, I made some coffee earlier and I mixed my fucking kratom in it. It's like cold coffee. Oh yeah. Oh no, you know what it is? It's a creamer she got. Blah. It's like pumpkin pie or some shit. Blah. For someone that doesn't like any like junk food, she don't like junk food in the house and stuff like that. Not much at least, you know, and stuff like that. She sure buys some fucking artificial fucking coffee creamer, like nastiest fucking flavors. What's wrong with like just like some regular ass fucking hazelnut or something like that, you know? Pumpkin spice, pumpkin pie. It tastes like fucking plastic and fake flowers. Bah. Yeah, tastes like shit. Yeah, I don't ever drink milk, but I'll cook with it, and you know, if you mean like creamer. Yeah, I'm starting to realize that's probably half my problems is like, you know, gut stuff. I'm sure the hernia don't help, but. I'm sure most people here don't have one. I can't assume everybody, but I even got shit on. I saw Twitter, like people would be like, drop a link for like a Telegram, like authentic COVID vax passes, blah blah blah. No, I'm not. I won't even fake it. I won't fake it. I just won't do it at all. I will participate in none of this shit at all. If I can't go anywhere, fuck you. I don't want to go in there. I'll figure it out. I won't even fake it. Because the whole thing's fake, so that's playing along, you know? So, like I have a friend who I saw at that wedding last week, and you know he's doing all this cool shit. Like he had to go to L.A. He got to meet Danny Elfman, he's like the music dude, right? For like he did like the Batman music and shit or some shit like that. And he's doing like this NFT stuff now, and he's getting like, I mean, I'm proud of him. He's got a lot of shit going on. He's got MC Hammer following him and stuff. You know, just a local dude I know. He told me at the wedding, he's like, he pretty much has the same point of view, but he just said fuck it, and he went. And he's like, I got the AstraZeneca just because I had to go to New York, blah blah blah. He's like, I said if I die, fuck it, I die. I ain't even playing that. I ain't playing that. You know, I'm not. You know, whatever. Do what you gotta do. I'm not gonna judge him, but I'm not gonna do it. Well, maybe it's because his NFTs are pretty cool. So. Ooh. He didn't really sell out because he wasn't like, you know, I guess in a way, but like he wasn't anybody to sell out. All right, come on, dude. He's a friend of mine. All right, come on. I know, it's obvious, but still, I'm not gonna talk shit about like a friend of mine. You know, it's obvious. I've known him since I was a kid. Still proud of him for other shit. You know, self-made and stuff. He just doesn't have the guts I do, I guess. I don't know. And my guts is bad. It's some bad guts. It is sad, I know. But I wasn't gonna play along. Yeah, he wanted to do it, he did it. But and that's, you know, I have even closer friends that did it, and I didn't even know. I don't even know why. But and honestly, I don't know the people that I know personally. I really don't know the majority of their whatever status. I don't ask. I don't talk about. I don't bring it up unless somebody brings it up to me or something. You know. I just don't even mention it. I know Ed was saying in the text yesterday he's going to see Kula Shaker, which is this old British band from the 90s or whatever, in North Carolina at Cat's Cradle. So I know he was insinuating like, you know, do you want to come? You know, I didn't answer yet, but I looked and like they're not doing it anymore. They were doing the Vax Pass, but they calmed down for now because I won't even get tested. I don't care. Like if you need a test to go, a negative test, I'm just not going because all the tests are negative tests. It's all bullshit. I'm not gonna play around and be fake, you know. They stopped doing it though, but yeah, you know, I just don't know how shit's like that's gonna be, you know. Nothing. No, me neither. I felt it in here, like when the shit first happened, they were trying to make it like wear a mask and stuff. You can't do it. I stopped going to the doctor. I was going to the doctors every week for them to fucking clean this wound, like, you know, this wound that I had since I was 8 that kind of like was fucking up a little bit. Every week to get it strained, and they pulled that mask shit twice. I just stopped going, and I was going for like 8 months before that. They kept having to scrape my wound and let it like bleed more, and I just stopped going. I was like, well, fuck this. It's not worth it. Because the shit, I knew it was so fake and bullshit. And I didn't have the knowledge behind any of it. It was just an intuitive thing. I felt like I was doing something wrong by putting I had a tree fort fall on my leg. I was in a tree fort when I was 8. And my brother pulled the nails out while I was in there. It's not open. The scar tissue, it's like dead skin or dead... Yeah, something like that. It's really bad. My whole leg was ripped open. And I've had this really fucking nasty scar on the bottom of my left leg since I was 8. 36 stitches, yeah. So, I guess like 2.5 years ago. Not that it was open and stuff, but it's like if I hit my leg there or something, it doesn't like heal as good and stuff. It takes a lot longer and shit like that. So, they thought I wasn't getting the blood flow. Well, we thought, like, so they sent me to what you call it? They do it when you're pregnant. Ultrasound in my leg or some shit. It wasn't my leg. It's kind of. I told this story before. The nurse was kind of hot, and they put me in the room and dim the lights. And she had me get my underwear, and I was like, "Man, am I getting laid here? You know what's going on?" And she rubbed this hot lotion all down my legs. It was that stuff they put on your belly and stuff. And she was doing this ultrasound in my veins, and she was like pretty much rubbing my nuts, like with a knuckle, a little bit. I didn't get laid though. No, my veins are all right though. We didn't have to drain them. Like she's turning down the lights. What's going on here? All right. She didn't rub my nuts, but she had a little knuckle nudge, you know, a little knuckle nudge. She might, you know, I don't even remember. She might not have been as hot. And like I'm having a different memory after she did that little knuckle nudge. I'm like, well, maybe she was kind of hot. I don't know if it was. Did she drug me? I hope. I wish she would do it again. You know. Yeah, but that place keeps sending me a bill. This is like over 2 years ago. Obviously, I'm not gonna pay it. I haven't paid it. I'm not going to. I have insurance. It ain't covered. Oh well, fuck you. What do you want from me? Quit emailing me. I'm not gonna answer. You know. How long does it take for them to leave you alone? Now, maybe if she would have given me a happy ending, I'd pay the rest of the money, but, you know, what did I get out of it? Blue balls, that's what I got. I'm not paying for that. I mean, this might have been 3 years ago, so I guess I got like 4 more years ago. Never leave you alone. Oh, my credits. Like anything's gonna fix that. Ooh. She had orange juice. This is like shit. Or I wish I didn't use her cream. I can remember not to use that in the morning. You dealing with them? I've never paid a hospital bill in my life, and I've been many times. Not in a long time. Well, I mean, that place, not what they sent me, but the other doctor was in a hospital. It was like an outpatient thing. It's like a ward connected to the hospital. And as soon as all this bullshit happened, like, cause I could go in a side door there once a week. Like once a week, I would go there in the side door, wait in the hall, you know, check in, wait in the hallway, and then maybe back there, do my blood pressure, which was already high anyway, because just going there makes it high. And I knew they were gonna hurt me because they would scrape like skin off my fucking leg. And yeah, as soon as this shit happened, what'd they do? They locked that door, and you had to go through the emergency room now to get to the ward. You couldn't walk through the ward. You had to walk through the emergency room and then into the ward. And they were doing temperature checks as you walked in the emergency room and asking you questions and giving you a mask to put on. And I was like, fuck this. I tried it twice, and I was like, just wearing a mask raised my blood pressure. Like, I should have been dead probably. Like hypertension like a motherfucker, you know? I was like, fuck this. I'm not dealing with that shit. I don't know if you know what I'm listening to. I don't know what I'm listening to. Ooh. I mean, my leg's doing better than it was, I guess. I guess, I don't know if it ever, like, completely healed, right? Like, cause it's, like, dead, like, it's pretty thick. Cause my whole leg ripped open, you know? And they kind of had to just sew it. So, it's like a Frankenstein leg since I was 8 years old. Not like that. Like, I don't sound like green and sewed on or anything. Just, you know, it's above my ankle, my inside ankle. So, I mean, you can't always see it, but It's still pretty bad if you see it. Whoops. You hugging the Red Rocket? Big hug for the Red Rocket. I agree, but I need a few more things than just that. Yeah, I'm looking for a black hole to park this cock rocket in. Yep. 6.0 coast to California. Well, good luck, California. Did you buy a new computer? You know, I've been thinking about how I really need one, like a newer one, because this dude at work, like, you know, smart little nerd kid. He's one of the bosses. Is his dad. You know, they're cool though. I mean, he's cool and shit. But he builds computers. But you know, I have a few friends that build computers. And anyway, he was asking me if I knew anybody that wanted one. I was like, yeah, I kind of need something, you know, because especially. Well, here's another thing. Like, I know, like, I would do certain shit. I would edit it here if I had to, videos, like longer shit. But like, I would just chop it up on my computer and then upload it instead of having to upload all this shit to my phone and download to my phone and then put more room there. I can chop what I need here, or I can edit from the computer if I had a good one. But this one, what's it do? Like, if I try to open Premiere Pro, let's see what it does. But and especially if I'm going to be starting a podcast, which I don't know if that's, you know, it's not definite, but me and Celia Farber did bring it up because she's wanted to start one and I wanted to start one, and I thought, you know, that could be the kick I need to get it going. But I'd have to say system compatibility report. I guess, is it graphics card or some shit? Unsupported video driver? How do you fix that? Install graphics driver. Click here to download the. Can I just fix it here? The manual installation process. And this is when I think I know how to work on a computer and I fuck everything up and ruin it. Happened a couple times. Card? I have no clue. No clue. It's an old work computer from one of the, you know, the people on the phone. It's like they just gave me a, you know what? They got a couple more there I could take too. Program up. I gotta have a program for that. I have no clue about any of that. Am I just wasting my time here? Still no. I don't know a thing about this either. Like, you know, I'll figure. I'm like, well, I'm pretty smart. I can figure stuff out. And I come here and I'm like, whoa. Update or revert them back. And I have the MacBook that's yeah, now I'm lost. I have the MacBook that's not working either. Happy birthday. Really, I'm kind of retarded here. Oh, do I have to unzip this? What she said? What it is? Yeah, I gotta unzip it. Just let this go. I'll worry about this later. So, ready? Let's unzip it. You ready? And unzip. Unzipped it. Look at this. Oh, it's cold in space. Now, if I could just move this in real time, but at least they upgraded a little bit where you can cock it at different angles, you know. I can cock it at all kinds of angles here. Like a rocket nuts in your face. I can go upside down and shoot you with my rocket nuts. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. I can go up and away, you know. But if I could just have it move around, it'd be even greater. All right, where's Uranus at? Trying to find our solar system so I can go look for Uranus. Dutch. Since Dutch. Remember that movie with Ed O'Neill? Dutch. I do, somewhat. So I gotta start writing shit down. Like these are things I got shit I'm working on. Then there's the other dude. I'll just write other dude, which I gotta make something for. I'll know what it means. Probably not tomorrow, but I need to redo my whole website. I don't know what I'm doing there either, but we're gonna write website down. I don't know. This is too much shit to do. And the thing is with GoDaddy, I can't even figure out how to just get to the HTML coding and do it that way. It comes where you can just customize it certain ways. I'm sure there is. I just haven't really looked into it. Night, Tasha. But it'd be easier if I could just do have it set up basically, and then go into the HTML myself. If it even uses that anymore. I mean, I know some do sometimes because even at work, some things I have to change in HTML. Like when I add the sliders above the brands, and I have to go into the back door, the back end, and I have to they don't let you do that shit. And I have to add the link to the picture. And then if I don't add what are they, not brackets, but the alligators, /A, then it'll fuck it all up. Because you gotta stop that link or whatever. I think that's what it does. AHREF. I learned that shit when I was 18, when Dead Center had her first website, because somebody had to work on it, so. Blah. Yeah, they limit what you can really do, and I know you don't want to do too much anyway, because a lot of people look on mobile, but I definitely need to fix it up some. Make sure I have all my links. I don't know what Fortran 4 is. And I wanted to learn Java and stuff, and I don't even know, is that something you learn? Because I know me and my brother were trying to work on websites. This is 23 years ago or something, and we did something. I don't know how we did. I don't remember how we did it. I think it was Java, maybe Java, however you say it. Because I was making fonts, but I wasn't making fonts. I was using fonts to make logos and stuff. So I had these fonts of these little Mexican skull people with guns, and I had them shooting. I had it working a little bit, but JavaScript. Pawn shop, yeah. Well, I have, it's not like it's new or anything, but I have a MacBook that I've barely touched, and it just won't even turn on now. I bought it 2.5 years ago, because I needed one for the band if I was going to be using the synthesizer. And then it just ended up being way too much of a pain in the ass to get everything turned on, and I never used it, and it's the less you use it, the longer it takes to get everything working. So, and now this shit won't work. And I'd never used a Mac before. I've never in my life, so I didn't know it's a little bit different. So, yeah. But shit, I paid $400 for it 2 years ago. I need to work, I have a friend that can fix it. I don't know what he'll charge me though. I just keep forgetting to bring it. I like the phones, but even though the MacBook is kind of like a phone, but for like with actual typing and stuff, I'm not really into it. You know, it just feels weird. Now with a phone, it's different because it's just, you know, you just touch it. But then again, I never gave myself time to get used to it, and I never used it. I just would try to hook up Ableton. You lost me? Did you find me again? Yeah, I just had to, like, I tried to hook it up to Ableton and stuff, and it would always fuck up. When I got it working, it sounded great, but it was like by the time practice was over, I'm like, oh, all right, it's working now. All right, guys. Yeah. Chris got me into it. Pro drummer. It's just so much easier just to play with just like a regular digital piano or whatever you want to call it, you know. And I got this other one, but I don't think it's not what I thought it was really. So I mean, it's good to jam at home on, but it's not like I mean, I could use it for some stuff. I'm just using the big 88 key one at band practice, though. It's just so much easier to plug it into an amp and forget about it. Internet's messing up. Or not? Oh, like Apple. Well, I mean, that's what I guess I wouldn't use it for that because I don't think I would sit there on a laptop trying to edit video or anything. Even though I'll do it on a phone or a computer, but laptop just seems more like a pain in the ass, you know. Like at work sometimes, and especially with the drone footage, because it's like I feel like the footage is a lot heavier, takes up more space and shit. I will just at least chop it down to little bits and then, you know, save it and then upload it that way so I get it from Dropbox. But you know, I've used it a lot at work, so Premiere Pro is what I mean. So I know how to use like video. Well, obviously I know how to use video editing stuff, but this is usually just apps I use now. But I know how to use the real shit too. I've never used any Apple things though, except for iMovie. Chris what would Chris say they used? What did they use? I don't remember. I don't remember. But I use Premiere Pro, so. And you know, I have all the Adobe products because work pays for them yearly for me to do stuff for them. So I have all of them. I could download fucking After Effects, which I've not really used, but I get that free too. You know, I get all the Creative Cloud shit. If I had the space for it, I could do it. They've been paying for all Adobe products because it's like pretty much cheaper just to do it that way. Yeah, they paid for it for fucking like 8 years now, you know. Because they're like, when I first got started there, I showed them what I could do, and I would just use whatever free programs and stuff that I could find. Like, I don't even remember. And then they asked me if I could do ads, and I was like, yeah, I can do advertisements. And they're like, what do you need? And I was like, well, I need just need Photoshop, you know. So they're like, well, so they got the video stuff too, and it was just cheaper, I think, just to get everything because you get the whole Creative Cloud thing. Like there's stuff in there that I tried to learn, I just never got around to it. Like there's fucking animation shit in there, there's web page building shit in there. I looked at that, it just makes me feel like I'm retarded. So. I do need a computer. I need lots of gigawatts. Like I got a VCR sitting here in front of me. It's hooked up to the computer though, so if I can find some old porn, I can pop it in there. We can watch it. I'm just kidding. I think there's one more videotape that I have to put on the computer. It's from Christmas 1996. at my grandmother's house. I found it recently at the warehouse. That I know of. There could be more though. I mean, if I find more shit. And I didn't mean my own personal porn. I wouldn't watch that with you. I was kidding. All that shit was destroyed. I was talking tech? Oh, damn. I didn't even realize it. Ooh. Yeah, and the reason I got the MacBook, because I asked Chris and another friend of ours that works at this recording studio. He actually filmed the Lawrence LaRusso video a few years ago. And him and his brother have a small record label around here, and Sharklegs re-released one of our albums from them. Actually, I think Lawrence LaRusso went through them too. But they're cool. They're just friends of ours, you know. And so I asked him because he would know. And I looked for the specs he told me, and I got it for like $100 cheaper than he said. Yeah, well, I'm bought by Devin Sawa. Sawa, however the fuck he say his name is. I didn't do shit to him. I ain't never said shit to him. I ain't never fucking said shit about him. The closest thing I've said about him is he was in SLC Punk, and I played with that band from SLC Punk. The $8, well, Extreme Corporal Punishment in the movie. But they're actually from Colorado, and they're called the $8 Experiment. Or Experience or Experiment, I don't remember. But they were nice. That's it. Oh, like I know. Oh, who is it? There's an ex-director of the CDC that blocked me. Kind of honor. Well, that's the only thing I can think of why he would block me. You know, because all the Hollywood shit I covered. Because I thought it was kind of weird. I never said shit about him. Anthony Weiner's got a Twitter. Now, I see a lot of people are saying on Twitter that they're, oh my God, I got like 20,000 views or blah, 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 blah. All of a sudden. Well, that shit ain't happened to me. But I've been stagnant for about two years after the last big purge. I was at 12,000 something, and they made me, they did, like I had 3,000 people I lost. And I kind of climbed back up to 11,000. And I'll get followers, but then it will always go back down real quick. And yeah. 1121, it just said. Now, usually it would go 11, just like 11,000, 0, and it would go 11,001 to 11,010, and it would always stay there no matter what, and now I did think that was weird. I don't know why I made this so late last night. I don't know what I was thinking. Look at that nipple. Me and my brother in the 80s had a Madball shirt on. Not the band, but remember the Madballs? Yeah, my little brother's been bigger than me since at least 1994. God, I'm so old now. I was young. A cute kid. Oh, you know what else I gotta do? What else do I gotta do? Wednesday next week, I have to. What do I gotta do? I gotta go to the school because Judd's on an honor roll, so he's gonna get like some his awards or whatever. So he brought his grades up from C's and B's to B's and A's. I was on honor roll. I made honor roll, which is whatever. You get a thing, but still I'm proud of him. He's not dumb. He's lazy and stubborn, just like me. I'm not lazy at all, actually. If it's something I don't want to do, I'm lazy about it. If I don't want to do it or have interest in it, I'm lazy on it. I'll just fucking, So, yeah. So, see, I don't know. I think it was 6th grade. 6th or 7th grade. I think it was 6th grade when I first moved here. I made honor roll for in middle school. And I was kind of new, you know, and all this shit. And my mom, her boyfriend Casey, my aunt Auntie Dina, we called her Auntie Dina, and her boyfriend at the time, this biker dude, all came and fucking they called my name, and I like walk across. They all jumped up in the bleachers, wow, like Arsenio Hall, like whoo, you know. And it was embarrassing, but it was also like, you know, it was actually pretty cool though, you know. So they were there to support me. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make an ass of myself, but you know, I'm proud of them. I'm gonna go. Then Auntie Dina and her boyfriend stole one of this guy that was staying with us. Like, you know, a lot of family and friends moved down here with us, and kind of, you know, we kind of all moved here together, and everybody, you know, until everybody like found places and jobs and stuff like that. So they stole David Rossetti. He was a friend of the families that moved down here with us. David Rossetti. They stole his car and got chased by the cops. And I don't know how they flipped the car and went to prison. I don't know how long, or jail. I don't know if they could go to prison, but they tried to outrun the cops and they flipped the car in Georgia. I never saw that guy again. I think his name was Steve. I think he gave me a cassette tape. I don't remember who. I know though, like the honor roll shit, like probably 7th grade, there was like 12, 15 of us that made straight A's in the whole like 7th grade, and we all went to, it was like a special field trip to Brook Green Gardens, which is pretty cool. I still like Brook Green Gardens. She makes us go every year. It's got statues and flowers and shit. It's like a big giant garden thing, you know. And I was the only boy with all girls. Everyone else was a girl. I was the only boy. And it was 7th grade. I was shy as fuck and stuff. I just kind of sat by myself like an asshole. But, yep. I wish I would have got some alcohol. But, you know, on my way home from work, mortgages due. So she was bitching at me to get the mortgage out. Stopped at 2 ATMs. I couldn't get it out. Because I already got money out this morning because I had to get this stuff done about this roll right here, right? I got the money. I got it. It just, the bank wouldn't let me take it out. I was like, you gotta wait till tomorrow. The week comes first. I didn't know. I tried. I went to 2 ATMs. So, because of that, I didn't get to go to a liquor store. No, I guess there's like a $300 cap on it a day or something. I don't know. I could probably fix that. I just don't really know how to. And I'm lazy about that kind of stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's not late till the 5th, so. Well, Twitter lady, you post weed pics? I don't see why not, or who. I mean, I see all kind of nasty shit, and weed's not nasty. Weed's awesome. Like I was looking because I remember seeing this video of a moose, and I never knew moose, which is the plural for moose. Moose is the plural for moose. I didn't know they were so fucking gigantic. They're like gigantic horses with like these big moose horn things, and they're huge. And I was thinking, man, I never knew moose were so big. And I thought, of course, naturally, I thought about a moose knuckle. And I'm like, that gives a whole new meaning to that term, moose knuckle. Yeah, so do they have moose in Utah? Or was that something else? We got lost in Utah on tour on our way back. Jeremy went the wrong way after Vegas, and we were supposed to be going through Arizona. I woke up next day in Utah. I don't know if it was a moose. It was something like that though. No, okay, yeah, it was some. Maybe it was like a gigantic deer or something like that. I don't know. Really. So no, I guess I've never seen a moose. Yeah, so I was like, there's a whole new meaning to the term moose knuckle. That's a big motherfucker, you know, big old vagina. Maybe it was an elk. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. So I was like, well, let me find that. Let me look for a moose video because I know I've seen them before. With like, because I've only realized this recently. If you type moose on Twitter, that's not even the first thing you see is a moose. I don't really know what they were doing, but it was like a fat hairy naked guy and some other guy. And yeah, I didn't need to see that. That's not what I was looking for. So I guess it means something else. Yeah, I never knew. I thought like a moose was like maybe like a bigger deer. But it's like a fucking, it's like the equivalent of a horse. A big horse, not just a regular ass horse. Like a big ass fucking, you know, or like Arabian, or what are the big ones? I think some Arabians are kind of big. They had one at the horse farm when I helped out there. His name was Yoshi. Yeah. It's always the animals I wouldn't know. I wouldn't think would be dangerous. Like I wouldn't think a moose would be dangerous. I wouldn't think a hippopotamus would be dangerous. They're very dangerous. What's Loki doing? Really? Damn, then cougars? I can handle a cougar, all right? As long as she's paying. You know, I've seen videos of people like hugging on bears and stuff, like, you know, like pet bears or bears that come to the house. Oh, did they just lie to us about everything to make us fear it? Like, you know, Jaws. I didn't need the movie Jaws to be scared of great white sharks. I was already scared of them. So, yeah. I just imagine being bit by a shark. You sure? I moose ride you. All these animal words: moose, beaver, platypus, octopus. Yeah, I think a bear is a big hairy gay guy. Maybe that was a bear and a moose. I just didn't realize it. Yeah. Nice beaver. Can moose climb tree though? Well, what's going on with the internet? You saw an actual moose first? Why did I see the gay guys having sex first? Why was it the first video I saw? Has nobody ever made like a King Kong moose like movie? Because they could do it and not even have to exaggerate that much, you know, maybe a little bit. Scream at beaver? Oh man. I mean, I remember beaver was a common term for vaginas, but I guess they were a lot hairier back then, so it made sense. But I didn't like the imagery of the two little buck teeth, you know? Is there a Killer Moose movie? In the movie Congo? Oh yeah. Well, you know, it makes sense now because beavers do fucking chew on wood, huh? They do have wood in their mouths. Beavers kind of have, don't they have like platypus tails too? I don't know. This is stuff I don't see in the wild. But you know, ironically, the horse farm I helped on when, you know, before I got married to my ex-wife, there's an apartment inside the barn. It was like a big farm out in Conway, about 30 to 40 minutes away from me, maybe 45 minutes. And it was cool. It's a big barn and fields and all that. And in the barn, there was offices. And then there was stairs upstairs. So she got rent-free, utility-free, because she was the manager of the horse farm. So she lived there for free and got paid on top of it, you know? So she had a little 2-bedroom apartment inside the barn. It was pretty cool. But it was a horse farm. It wasn't called, like, Horse Equestrian Center. It was called Beaver Dam Equestrian Center. Beaver Dam Equestrian Center. I can't say equestrian. But that's when I was trying to get off drugs. So it was nice going out there for the weekend. I gotta go let Boo out. I'll be right back. Ready? Abracadabra. Come on, Boo. Come on.
She'll tease you. She'll unease you. Just to please you. She's got Betty Davis eyes. She'll expose you when she snows you. 'Cause she knows you. She's got Betty Davis.
Make a pee-pee. I'm back. Whoops. Did the music stop? Oh, just for a second. The dogs had the pee-pee. Let's look at this real quick. 'Cause that's so weird. You know, the whole time, probably about it. Well, even after she left there, she went back to school to be a teacher. But even when she left there, she got a car from the old owner. Was paying it off by working there on the weekends. Because when we first started dating, this is my ex-wife. Hold on. She was over at my house like early in the morning too, upstairs, you know. And I was like lazy. I was trying to get off drugs, so it was a hard time for me. And her car was parked out front of the apartments where I lived in Garden City. And some fucking drunk bitch came flying down the road. It's a curvy road. Hit the ditch, went through the fence, and totaled 3 cars, including hers, while she was over my house. Okay. Beaver Dam. And damn, I used to work on their website too. I forgot. They gave me access to it. Yeah. Beaver Dam Equestrian Center. It's a lot of property. So I was like, don't worry about it. You have full coverage insurance, right? Because she was still paying on it. I think it was a Taurus. She's like, yeah. So I was like, don't worry. Oh, you're going to get a brand new car. Don't worry about it. Well, she didn't even have gap insurance. She ended up owing money on it. And, you know, it wasn't her fault or anything. So, looking for more pictures. Searching online. So she got a car from the owner after. So I would go out there and help on the weekends still. So it was a couple of years. Was that the actual website? Yo. That's Equine Now. Oh, I thought it said bareback riding because you know. Beaver Dam Equestrian Center. Did some of that too. Oh, I laid a bunch of. I did. I laid a bunch of sod out there. I didn't want to get married, but she knew how to ride a horse. So at least I had that. That's not it, is it? That's Georgia. There's more than one beaver dam. Who would have thunk it? I didn't know that. I don't know what the thing is though. Maybe they don't have a website anymore. Oh, but they probably don't because they're like Facebook and shit, right? Super Beaver? Oh, Search Beaver. Or whatever. That's not it. It's got hills in it. I wish I had that property. I wish I could have all that fucking property. Because they owned it across the street and there was like woods and like a pond. I had this little 380 and I would go out there and I would shoot it into the pond in the middle of nowhere. Eee. I don't know how many she owned. Well, my ex-wife owned like one horse, or so a couple times, two at a time, but usually one. She got free board for the horse too, but I don't know how many the owner owned. But there was usually about 30 horses there. That's including like maybe a mule. There was a donkey. Blossom. I'd have to wake up at like 6 a.m, take my methadone. That's why I started saying there, because when I first started going to the methadone clinic, you don't get take-homes, you have to go every day, but they were closed on Sunday, so they gave us one take-home, so I would stay on Saturday nights because I didn't have to go to the methadone clinic. I would take my methadone, I would go get all the grains and shit. Certain horses have certain ones, blah, blah, blah. Came out there, and that donkey would just fucking scream. I can't do an impersonation, though, but it's something like, donkey. And we had to bring them hay and shit through the day, walk them out to the pastures or whatever. Is it called a pasture? I don't know. Damn, we had the whole, like, a lot of the times we had the whole place to ourselves. Like, people would come and go and ride their own horses or whatever sometimes, but, if nobody was there. I was sleeping there after I went and saw The Grudge in theaters with her, and I had to go out there in the dark barn to smoke a cigarette. I thought The Grudge was gonna get me. I was scared for like a week. I was like freaking out there and shit. Not really, but I was creeping out. I was creeped out. Oh, fucking Edge. Married something. The wedding I just went to, Seth. The night I met my ex-wife was at a bar, St. Patrick's Day, and her purse was stolen. And we chased after the guys, and we got the license plate number at least. And they gave her a ride back to the barn to get her extra car key because she didn't have her car keys or anything. So, full circle. And he was in my wedding. I wasn't in his wedding, thank God, because that's a lot of work and I couldn't afford to rent a tux right now anyway. But I still went though. But he was in my wedding with her. Forgot about that. Gross. One house we lived in Massachusetts, we usually lived in duplexes, but there was one place we lived in Norfolk that was right next to a horse barn, and I would go clean up fucking horse shit for so much. Give me like $2. I don't know if it was $2 a stall or just $2 to like clean up like a bunch of stall. I don't remember, but yeah. And then one time, me and my ex-wife had to go to Florida to pick up a horse. I think it was an Arabian. Yeah. Yoshi, that horse Yoshi, and it was a medieval times horse, so it was like trained down there and shit, and it was the owner Ann's horse. I don't know why it was down. Like, I don't know. These horse people are weird. I'm just gonna say, because it's like, I don't know. They treat them like animals, but they also trade them and stuff like that. I don't know. Oh no, you know what? I think it was down there for training or some shit. I don't remember. Anyway, I just know she was paying for it, so I had to drive down there with her and get this horse. We went to Disney World for free because one of our friends worked there. Went to Medieval Times for free. Got a hotel for free. All that shit. The downside was I couldn't smoke in her truck. It sucked. But I had to drive a horse home, and I did. A mule is like a donkey horse, right? Kind of. A dorse. Or a honky? Is that where they get the term honky? It's like a mule. Donkey Lips is like one of my favorite nicknames. So. Mule, yeah, I can't even say Mule Lips. That's 2 L's. It would have to be like Mule Rips. A mule, it's like a donkey horse. It's like, it looks more like a horse, in my opinion, but they're kind of smaller. They don't got the big donkey ears. I think there was a mule out there. Yeah, it's like a lager, yeah. Yes. I wonder what a fucking, a giraffe would a giraffe and elephant with, I don't get it. Would that neck go up and then like the nose? I don't know. Somebody draw a Joe elephant or a Ella giraffe, however you want to say that. What would that look like? Like big and fat with long skinny neck. Man, giraffes have weird looking faces too. They look fucking weird as shit. I know because I just took pictures of a giraffe a couple months ago. Where was I? In Greenville. They weren't like walking around. We went to the zoo. Giraffe turds? I don't know. Well, they closed down Waka T Zoo here. That's the zoo I saw the monkey throw shit at the dude I went to school with. It was pretty ghetto though. But I mean, I heard they were like, I don't know what the truth is or anything, but I heard they were all like rescue animals. You know, it was pretty ghetto though. But they were taking in like rescue animals, or maybe that's the cover. I don't know. But I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I walked by some like the llamas, some of the llamas shit, or even at Brook Green. There's some foxes out there. You walk by like and like the shit smell, just like, god damn, that smells good. Let me hit that. You know, skanks like skunk like really good stank dank weed. Can you smoke like animal shit? I don't know. Do they eat weed? What's going on here? Smells delicious though. Well, obviously I'm lost. You know what? We got the internets right here. Wait. And thank God that you can't find shit on like MySpace or like PhotoBucket anymore. There's some fucking dumbass pictures of me like riding a horse and shit like that. You don't want to see any of that. You don't want to see it. It's right around when we started the Hollywood Water Rats too. It's like 2004. No, that's not bad. We're all lost. I know I am. Hey, when you say mule, this is what I was picturing. I know there was one out there. I feel bad. I don't remember all the horses' names. I know one horse's name was Kermit, and he reminded me like 80s metalhead, just the way his hair was and stuff. I could see him in a jean jacket. And I think it's because he was like kind of acid wash face. He had like spots, like black and white. You know, he looked like an 80s metal guy dude to me. Kermit the horse. But no, that's a mule. I mean, there's other ones that like that's a donkey, right? Is that it's a mini mule. Yeah, that's a mule. So it's like a little horse, like a mini horse, and it's different than a donkey. Somewhat, it's like a mix of a horse and a donkey. Donkey. All right, that looks kind of the same, but it's different. It's kind of different. It's a little different. finish the cigarette and call it a night. I'm gonna draw me a picture of a fucking a giraffe. Giraffe. That's what it would be. Yeah. I love Blossom, the donkey. She was hilarious. She was like a dog. You know what? I think Boo Boo reminds me of the donkey, kind of. Maybe it's because she reminds me of Eeyore. Weirdo. Oh, find things on the internet. I know, dude. I'm doing a logo for a dude's like a cell phone painting and tile company. So I'm looking for pictures of like icons of paintbrushes, just silhouettes, PNGs, transparent, or if not, I'll make it transparent, whatever. But I'm looking for, I have ideas in my head, and like a thing you tile with, and all that shit. And I'm like searching for pictures, and it's like 50 things, and it's like, all right, at the end. It's like, that's the end of the internet for fucking like paintbrushes and shit. Oh my, they ruined the internet. They ruined it. You used to have millions of stuff you could find. They make it so hard now. And it's affected everything. It's not just, yeah. Well, I don't know if well, you know what it used to be for stuff like that? Google was the best for pictures. That's one thing they were really good at. I guess not anymore. Yeah. I hop around the different browsers, So I mean, I don't think I've necessarily looked at all of them to do that. I probably just did Brave and Google both, because some of the browsers, and I'm not sure specifically which ones. And there's a way to fix it. It's just kind of confusing. I've done it before, but it always reverts back when I'm saving from just saving from search engines or websites. It says it's saving as a JPEG or a PNG, which is a transparent file, but it saves it as a WebP file. So, and it's a pain in the ass, because then I have to convert it on another website to a PNG just so I can use it, because it won't even open in Photoshop as a WebP file. And I don't even know what that just started happening recently though. So there's ways to fix it, but it always reverts back and it's confusing. I gotta go in files and like this subfile and rename it something. I don't know. It never happened before. That's the new thing. Maybe since last year, I've done graphic design for like 20 fucking years. I just started noticing that last year. I'd never had that happen before. Yeah, that go to. I'm sure everything sucks in certain things, but that's why I never stick to one. I always use a combination. Oh, I'm sure they do. Yeah. Well, shit. Pyramid sent me something earlier. Texted me early this morning about, I don't know if it was early, but this morning about some Substack. He's like, you would like this guy. Never heard him before, whatever. Never heard of him. Well, I saw that, and then I went on Twitter, which I will follow. I need to follow him. I forgot. And first thing I see is a tweet from that guy. I'm like, I got a text mentioning him, but then as soon as I see that, then I go and see a tweet this guy I never heard of before. Weird. It's not really weird. That bitch means nothing to me. Rocket nuts. Goodness gracious. Oh, we need that. Hold on. Who? I don't remember. I have no clue what I just said. No clue. Ultravox. I was gonna think, did I play with them? No. I played with Ultra Bait chicks. He's dead. I've seen articles. How marrying his 13-year-old cousin ruined Jerry Lee Lewis's career. You didn't have to read the article. That explains it right there, But my balls are on fire, as you can see. Fucking rocket fuel.
Balls of fire. Kisses of baby. Feels good. Hold me, baby. Well, I want to love you like I love a should. You're fine. So kind.
One of these days they're gonna they'll upgrade it so I can move this in real time.
I lay down and I twiddle my thumb. I'm real nervous.
Stuck it up my bum.
Come on, baby. It drives me crazy. And this groove is just great. Balls of fire.
14. Oh, I thought some article said 13. One I saw at least. Maybe they started dating. I don't know. Wait a minute. What else could he be talking about besides his balls?
Feels good. Hold me,
Kiss me,
baby.
physical. So he was talking about his nuts.
Like I love a should.
His balls are on fire, right?
So kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine.
He was 80.
Twiddle my thumb.
You know who's like that?
That's the bloody show is.
This motherfucker. It has nothing to do with this, but
Drives me crazy.
it's an actor. He's been like 80 since before I was born, and he's still like 80. Christopher Walken. No, not Christopher Walken. Sorry. Who played Doc in Back to the Future? Because he shared a picture of himself old. I'm like, the fuck's always been old. I don't know. They do marry their cousins. Yeah, they keep it in the family. Yes. Something about blood or something like that. All right, I'm gonna go cool my nuts off. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you later.